Mm, mm, mm. Why the fuck didn't this connect then? Because it's not working. Hold on. I gotta make sure it's working how I want it to. I think it's, yeah, it restarted. It restarted. Don't worry about it. Everybody gonna find their way back into this one. Let me restart. Let me rename it. Let me rename it. This is gonna be a part two. A part two. What's up, y'all? Yeah, y'all know it. Y'all know we ain't going nowhere. Yep, everybody. They took everything. Hopefully they give it back though. Yeah, hopefully they give it back. Yeah, hopefully they give it back. Yep. Hey, YouTube is not forgiving. It was just a quick outage, and then YouTube is not forgiving. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like if your vertical stream go out for even a second, it's like it just automatically ended. Like what happened to letting it load and give me at least 20, 30 seconds? Like you do with the horizontal ones. What's up? What's that? What's up, Day One True? Man, what's up, bro? Everybody. What's up, Emma? You said what happened? You good? Yeah, I'm good. I thought we was gonna have an outage, but we good. We good. I thought we was gonna have what's an outage. Hey, yeah, last people, the people in the other video, I don't care about. They thought we would care about all them views. Yeah, okay, all right. Mm-hmm. We put this right here. Put that there. Only thing I'm mad is I gotta do it. What's up, Nancy? What's up, Crystal Bush? We got Trey in here. What's up, DA? I'm gonna call you DA Shy. It's another DA. We got Nancy J. Don't get her confused with Nancy Drew. Mm-hmm. Mm. How y'all doing today? Y'all having a good day? Y'all having a good night, morning? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I told y'all, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Y'all want me to be honest. Y'all better be thanking Burr and y'all better be thanking Michael. Cause those two who really got me up this late. They got me up. I had to get up, y'all. I had to get up. I was tired. But yeah, I'm like, man, I told y'all I was gonna give y'all a few hours. We in there. Maybe now the yeah, the fact that no, it wasn't even just him. The one troll, y'all wasn't paying attention. I could see all the messages. I'm like, people were saying I ain't gonna lie, people in that last live was saying some crazy things. Like instant uproar in the chat things. What's up, Spartacus? 1053 in Scotland. I ain't gonna lie with y'all. Y'all got probably a good hour and a half with me. I'm being honest. Y'all got to get hour and a half. Because I still ain't went to sleep. But when I get up, it's going to be that. Oh, no. Feeling good. I've been feeling good, so who knows? So look, in this video, this entitled killer realized she is never going home. Why all the killers got to be entitled? Why that can't be
This
untitled?
is 27-year-old Devin Schrainer. Devin has just been brought in for questioning after her ex-boyfriend, 33-year-old mailman Jason Schaefer, was shot and killed. His death occurred during his mail route when an unknown suspect approached him and took his life while he was putting mail into a mailbox. The police believe that Devin is the shooter, but they will treat her as a victim for now.
All right. Thank you.
She's going hits.
Mind if I shut the door for a
I don't really care. I want my son. Where is my son?
Yes, I can tell you everything. Come up here.
What's up, Billy Self?
You're Devin?
Watched it before.
Yes.
You
Am I
might
pronouncing it
be
right?
on
Yes.
something here.
I'm Steve. You can call me Steve. I'm going to tell you some bad news. Your ex-boyfriend, is it? Ex-husband?
I just call him my son's dad.
Son's dead.
We were never married, but
He died today.
what? How? What happened?
Someone shot him in the face.
In the face? Where?
On his postal route.
He was working today? He doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, he was working.
I'm trying not to laugh because what? Like, are you serious? Like, look at her. Just look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
We're never married, but
He died today.
what? How? What happened?
Someone shot him in the face.
In the face? Where?
On his postal route.
He was working today? He doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, he was working, and someone came up and shot him.
Based on that superb acting alone, it appears that at the very least, Devin is involved in the shooting death of her ex-boyfriend.
When did this happen?
12:32 today.
It is 6 o'clock.
I got a lot to tell you, a lot to share with you. I want to tell you that your son's safe right now, but I want to read your rights just so you know about it. Let you know that we're recording this because we have to. We have to record everything, and just so don't play any games with you because I don't like to play games with people.
Read me my rights?
Yeah, just get it out of the way.
I was at work today.
Okay, perfect. You got a good excuse. Shouldn't be a big deal. But I want to ask you about it. I want to exonerate you if possible, then move on to the next suspect.
My rights and my son's rights were violated when you took him from school and did not contact me.
Yeah. So that's what I want to talk to you about. So let me read your rights, just so you know what they are.
The detective reads Devin her rights, So now anything she says or does will be used against her in court.
I need to see my son.
We need to figure out what's going on and how your baby's father died. So we're not going to let the son go just yet.
Wait, he doesn't need to go, but if he can can I at least see him first?
Right now, no.
Why?
Right now, no. Because we got to figure out if the butler killed your...
I can tell by the way she sits, she up to no good. Yeah, I can tell by the way she sits, she up to no good. Cause as a female, why you got your legs open that long and you ain't at home or in a comfortable place? I peep stuff like that. That's mindset. That's mindset. She's so worried about something else in her mind that she forgetting her natural feminine qualities because she hiding something. She is off. The posture in her back, the fact that she is not crying, not one tear, she is stone cold. The fact that she not sniffling, she doesn't look shocked. Her body language is not shocked. Her body language is defense, is not in shock.
The baby daddy's son, or if you killed the baby daddy's son, or if the bookie killed him, or if a random person killed him.
Random.
I don't know who killed him.
I'm not calm. My son was taken. Nobody told me that anything happened. My son was taken from school by either police, and I was not informed, or by somebody who is not legally allowed to pick him up from school.
Yeah.
The detective explains that when a parent is killed, standard procedure is to make sure the child is safe, in case the other parent is the murderer.
Okay, but then they have my contact information.
Yeah.
So they couldn't have just said...
What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Like, no, for real, what do y'all think about that?
The detective explains that when a parent is killed, standard procedure is to make sure the child is safe, in case the other parent is the murderer.
Okay, but then they have my contact information.
Yeah.
So they couldn't have just said...
Yeah, you're not listening though. We didn't want them to release the child to you.
Don't release him to me, but nobody even told me his whereabouts.
Well,
I thought he was with his father.
The police escorted him back here, and Rosa was here as well.
Why? She is not his guardian.
No, she's not his guardian.
Okay, then why was she here?
We're not releasing her yet. We want to find out.
So she's with him? She's with my son?
We're all with. She's being interviewed by a detective because we're not sure who she is.
She's my sister.
The child is here. The child is being interviewed.
Okay.
By a forensic interviewer.
He should not be interviewed because I didn't give consent for him to be spoken to.
He's a witness, so he doesn't need consent from the
Was he there? Was he in the...
But he's going to tell us about the relationship between you and his father. But
no, I don't understand how this can all happen without me even knowing that anything happened in the first place.
Because we don't release children to abusive husbands that kill their
I don't know,
wives.
Spartacus.
So you're saying that I am abusive and I killed his father?
I'm saying that this is police standard practice 101. We don't release children to people we don't know.
I'm not asking you to release him. I am asking why I was not contacted in any sort of form about my child's whereabouts or that there was even an incident.
I don't know about that specifically. I know we wanted to find you and we were trying to track you down.
You could have found me when you picked him up from school because they have my information.
Emma, look at you, hilarious.
To go to that school. Yeah. They have that information.
Well, I'm going to talk to the officer that did that. Like I said, I wasn't there. Okay. Does it surprise you that someone would go up at you?
Yes, it surprises me a lot. I don't. Okay. I didn't know. I don't know anybody that would want to hurt him.
How was your relationship?
But ain't an empty bottle.
It was never great. I mean, it started out okay, and then we had him, and I mean, it wasn't great. He left us when he was 6 months. He moved out, and we tried, I guess, a couple of times to work things out, but it never worked.
Okay.
I had filed a restraining order against
him Joe Bussin?
Back in...
What's up, Bloody Tate?
I don't know,
We got Rocco. What's up, Rocco?
2015, 2016 at the end or the beginning of the year. I don't remember. We had an altercation and I asked him to leave my house because he wasn't living there anymore, and he got a little physical while I was holding my son, and he was an infant at the time. And so I filed it to get him to back off a little bit, and when I went to make it permanent, they're like, you know how hard this is going to be, like, if you make it permanent, like, it's going to be really hard to do transitions because he has partial custody and all of this stuff, so that's going to be really hard, like, you understand that, right? And so I was a new mom, like, I couldn't do it by myself, and
raising kids is tough.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't, hopefully that won't happen again, and so I didn't make it permanent.
The detective is about to tell Devin the evidence they have that shows she could be the shooter.
We saw your car in the area of the crime scene. Your car was a Nissan Rogue that is missing a passenger front hubcap. We got your car on a license plate reader a little while ago with your license plate, and it has that front passenger hubcap missing. Sure enough, in the videos around the crime scene, that car is there with that front passenger bumper or hubcap missing. You said you're at work today, but your scanner goes off before the homicide and turns back on well after the homicide.
How you doing, Nancy? What's up, Nancy J? Back in the chat.
Cameras from across the street. So I'm really kind of concerned. I know that you got served just the other day with that child custody order, and you're a little upset about that. So why is your car in the crime scene area? Why are you in that area in your car, and why are you turning off your scanning?
I didn't turn off my scanner.
You did.
No, I did not.
Postal inspectors are here.
Turn off my scanner.
Or you didn't go with the scanner. The scanner is at your boyfriend's house, or somewhere in that area, in front of it, or in a bush somewhere in that area. It wasn't with you. Okay, they have a breadcrumb trail on GPS on your scanner.
Yes.
And the postal inspectors are here, and they said before the homicide, you're not doing anything with the scanner. It's stationary for like 3 hours or more. And it should be mobile because you're working, but it's at your boyfriend's house. And why is your car in the crime scene area?
So she let her boyfriend take her car while she used I'm at work as an alibi, but she didn't use her brain. Like, I know you watch some crime shows, but you probably didn't watch all of them because you didn't know about license plate readers. Like, I don't know, man.
The officer explains that he knows her ex-boyfriend served her custody papers a few days before the shooting, and he knows her car was in the area when the shooting took place. Now it's time to accuse Devin of being involved in her ex-boyfriend's murder.
I think you're a good person.
He's a mailman. You know he's getting paid.
There's something weird going on here. Everything is pointing to you being involved in this shooting. People don't go around just shooting postal people.
I mean, I work for the post office, and I have before, and I have been.
Why are you? What's your involvement in this? Because I think there's a lot more than you're telling us. The video of the shooter looks kind of like you. It's from a distance, but it looks like your height and your build. It doesn't look like AJ's height and build. It doesn't look like Castaneda's height and build. It looks like your build with a black hoodie. Now, we're going to search your house. We're going to search your car. We're going to seize your car. We're going to do a gunshot residue test on you.
Sorry, go ahead.
So we're not going to leave any stone unturned. You're involved in this, okay? And I want to know what your involvement is. Did a boyfriend try to tell you that he's going to take care of this? Were you involved in it? Because someone is there doing this. It's not a random shooting. And so the gig is up, okay?
I read on the way here about what happened, and they said that a man shot him.
That's what we originally thought, yeah. Now we're thinking it could be you.
Oh, you forgot? Oh, you forgot. Oh, you forgot that he just Oh, okay. So look, guys, if you don't know what's going on, her ex was a mailman, and he so happily got killed while running his route. And the detective, towards the beginning of the interview, told her that, oh, he got killed, and she was so in shock. She was like, oh my God, how, what happened? It can't be. But now she read about it. How you read about it now?
And so the gig is up. Okay.
I read on the way here about what happened, and they said that a man shot him.
That's what we originally thought. Yeah. Now we're thinking it could be you. We're thinking it could be maybe
Thanks.
your boyfriend. Thank you. That's not the question. That's not the right answer.
What am I supposed to say?
We're trying to get all this evidence together, and we're trying to put the pieces together. And I don't think you're being truthful with me. And I want to know why your car's there, why you're not using the scanner, why the scanner was left there. It looks like you're involved in this. So tell me why you're not involved in this. Have you been around any guns lately? Have you been shooting anything lately?
No.
So we do a gunshot residue test. It's going to come back negative.
It better.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen,
I feel like
I'm trying to figure out if you did this or if someone else did this. And my bet is you have someone else involved in this, maybe a friend. And so I'm trying to figure out if you talk to me about this, you know.
I understand why I would be a suspect
What's up,
because
Kristen?
of who I am related to him.
And your car.
But I don't. There was things in the past that have happened with him and I that I could have gone to court, or I could have tried to.
But no, you did it though. Bro, man, look, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. She did this. We at 11:49. She did this because I gotta go back. Did he just tell you?
I filed it to get him to back off a little bit, and when I went to make it permanent, they're like, you know how hard this is going to be. Like, if you make it permanent, like, it's going to be really hard to do transitions because he has partial custody and all of this stuff. So that's going to be really hard. Like, you understand that, right? And so, and it won't happen.
There's a Nissan Rogue that is missing a
permanent. They're like, you know how hard this is going to be.
Why is that not a significant moment? Nobody cared about her crying? It was that bad?
It's 6 o'clock.
Like, why is that not a significant moment in this video? Why is her crying not a significant moment in this video? And it was so fast that you can't even find it.
Release him.
Like I said,
Wasn't. I filed it.
In the area of the crime.
I'm not going back. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not going back to watch it. She did it. She cried so fast that I can't even find it. I promise I can't even find it. And it just made me mad. That just made me mad that she cried so fast that I can't find it.
I don't know why people ever shoot people. And I'm not saying you shot him. Maybe someone else shot him.
That just made me mad. She cried so fast I couldn't even find it.
We know that. Someone shot him 5 times in the face. That's kind of a lot of hatred.
She did that.
They didn't steal anything from him. They didn't have any issue with them. There wasn't any traffic. They had a road rage case. Someone shot him because they were really upset with him. They shot him.
What's up, his page?
They shot him 5 times and about to bleed to death there. Okay? Your car was there. So tell me someone borrowed your car.
I was at work on my route, which is not super close to the post office.
Why is your car in Longmont when your scanner?
I don't know. I am on my route working.
Do you work in a mail truck or your personal car?
No, I work in a mail truck.
Okay. So why is your car down here killing your ex?
I don't know, but it sounds like
why that's so concerning to me.
Yes, I do understand that.
Borrow your car. Help me out here.
I don't know, but it seems like with all of these things that you're going to be doing that I need to have a lawyer or ask for a lawyer, or I don't know.
As soon as Devin says the word lawyer, the detective is forced to shut down the interrogation. As the detective is taking gunpowder residue samples, the postal inspector enters the room and asks if he can speak with Devin.
Well,
Yeah. This is why, look, all she had to do was say lawyer, he would have left. That's
I'm
it.
sorry about what's happened today.
You said the
today's
first
been a
2
stressful
minutes.
day,
Man,
for you,
she
for
cried
your
so
child.
fast, bloody
So,
take. I just got
understand
mad. I
that.
ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't think you do.
Well, I can empathize
Like
with the fact that it's
after the
probably
minute,
one of the
I'll
worst
give her
days in your
that.
life.
After the minute.
So
Well, on top of what happened, my child was picked up by the police from school, and I was not contacted.
okay.
And I know this had nothing to do with you. I
know. I understand. I'm a father. I've got kids myself. That would upset me too.
I'm not allowed to see my son. Like, doesn't understand what's happened, and he was put in a police car, which he loves police, so I'm sure he was like, hey, this is fun.
Sure.
But he's traumatized. Like, he doesn't know what's going on. He's not allowed to see me. He's not allowed to see his father. His father's not here.
Yeah, how about as soon as we're done, let's make sure that gets scored away. I'm sure he's being taken care of right now. They have folks that would be watching him right now. But I'll make sure you see him after we chit-chat, okay? But let me start off with, how long have you worked at the Loveland Post Office?
Since the end of June or the beginning of July. I don't remember my exact date.
So, so you were working today, because today's Wednesday. So, where do you actually live?
I live in Fort Collins.
In Fort Collins. Do you live by yourself?
Yes, it's just me and my son.
You and your son? Okay. And then tell me about your day. What happened after you checked in? What route did you have today?
I had Route 14, but I'm assuming that you all know that since you've checked the scanner.
I haven't personally checked it, so I don't know, honestly. So did you case mail for a while, or how does that work?
Yes, I cased most of my route, and then I cased my route. It took everything to the street, and then I started delivering about 10:30.
Okay. So you left the post office around 10:30?
Yes.
Okay. So between 8 and 10:30, you were working,
Yes.
casing your mail.
Yes.
Do you have a lot of packages?
Not today, no.
Okay. So tell me about your day. So you started scanning packages, you started your route, and then what happened?
My guy AJ, he lives on.
I've been like, are you asking me questions? Didn't I just say lawyer? And now I gotta get a hoodie that say, are you asking me questions? Because obviously y'all not asking the right ones. Are you asking me questions? Didn't I just say lawyer? Call my lawyer. She said lawyer, and then they bring somebody else in the room and she just forget. Or they just leave the room and come back, and then the suspects always just be like, oh, I forgot what I said. But I know that's how police work. I understand the art of confusing people. That's why they say you have the right to remain silent first and not last.
That route, and so since Wednesdays are his day off, and things are very complicated with us, I try to see him on his day off.
Okay. So you stopped by on your route,
Yes.
hang out with him. Did you do that today?
Yes, I do it every Wednesday.
Okay, every Wednesday, that's kind of your normal routine.
Yes.
What time did you get over to his place?
I don't know. I don't know exactly when I got over there.
Okay.
I wasn't really looking at the time. I was ahead of what I normally am for that day.
According to the police report, Andrew Ritchie, who was Devin's boyfriend, helped her plan the murder. On the day of the murder, he followed Jason on his route while in constant communication with Devin to let her know his location. He too will be interviewed by police in this video.
Let me ask you this. So, just talking about AJ, you said he's been a correctional officer, and of course,
Don't
being a
worry
law
about
enforcement
that.
officer, he has a gun. Have you ever shot a gun before?
Yes, multiple times.
Okay. When's the last time you've ever shot a gun before?
Over a year ago.
Okay. And whose gun was that?
It was one of his.
One of AJ's? When's the last time you shot a handgun?
A really long time ago, like over 10 years ago.
Okay. So, do you know how to shoot a handgun?
I mean, I guess I would know the basics just like every other gun, but I don't know specifically what you're asking.
Well, I'm asking, you said you don't have a gun.
No.
Do you know how Jason passed away today?
Yes, they said he was shot.
Okay. Who said that?
The detective.
Okay. The detective told you he was shot?
The detective told me he was shot in the face.
The detective said shot in the face? Okay. Now, how did it make you feel to find out that the father of your child was shot in the face with a gun?
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, I'm very upset about it. I know that, like I said, I know that we've had our issues, but...
Okay. Would there be any reason when they put your clothes under a microscope, they're going to see any type of gunshot residue? Okay. You're 100% positive that they won't find any? Okay. And if they do, what would that mean?
Couldn't give you an answer for that.
Okay. So one of the other things that happens, especially in these types of things where it's like kind of
He doing more than straight up line.
closer range, like the other thing that happens is like there's microscopic like blood droplets that come back on people, and it kind of splatters your clothes too.
I already know that her and her boyfriend planned it. He was mad. He was doing good. She probably was gonna get some money after he died though. Well, she wanted full custody of the kids. Women to do this for full custody of kids.
So they're going to take a look for, is there going to be any reason that there's going to be any type of, because they're going to take a look at everything, like your shoes, your socks, they have FBI labs here too that can find, I'm sure you've seen like FBI files and all that kind of stuff too. They have labs.
She did it for her kids.
What they do is, you see how these shoes have like this really intricate weave?
Mm-hmm.
So they can actually go in there with different tools and technologies and find like blood droplets that you can't even see with a regular microscope. It's like a forensic microscope. So what they're going to do is they're going to take a look at that. So I think probably what they're going to find is some of Jason's blood on your shoes. Would you agree with that?
On my shoes?
Yeah.
I think she did it. I think
Okay, how about on your clothes right here and on your pants?
No.
Are they going to find any blood droplets when they look at it with this like super sophisticated technology?
No.
And I want to give you the benefit of the doubt.
So you're not just a postal inspector, is what I'm getting at.
No, I'm a postal inspector. That's exactly what I am. Let me show you my, but they do have labs, and I know that they check people's clothing to either clear them.
Keys and the money.
If we can clear, the one thing we want to do is if somebody wasn't involved, and maybe you just happen to be standing nearby and something got on you, but we want to make sure we clear people that weren't involved. And one of the things we do is we use forensics. Okay, we use forensics in a variety of ways. So no, I'm a postal inspector, so I wasn't lying to you about that by any means. I asked you.
See, you know how stupid you are once you get in this situation. We just want to rule you out so you're not a suspect. You know the first thing you should ask them, have you tested yourself yet? Oh no, I don't. Yeah. Oh, then you should do the same answer he just said. No.
If they were going to,
And I answered.
and you said no. So, and I appreciate
And
that.
no matter what,
That's one of the tough
no,
questions
just
I
say
have to
no.
ask
Just keep
people.
saying no.
Especially since this was the
Lawyer and no.
Is the father of your child.
No,
okay?
no. Lawyer,
One of the other things that we look at when we're doing forensics and that type of thing is we take a look at cell phone information. Where were you? Cell phones right now they're like little GPS beacons. I don't know if you know that. Have you ever seen that on TV?
I mean, you use GPS on the phone all the time.
Yeah. So it's like the same thing. So you seem like a smart person. So you know how GPS records work too, right? So one of the things we're going to do as part of this is we're going to have to pull phone records okay? So we're going to take a look at it and we're going to say, okay, this is where you told me you were, and this is where your phone was. Because you had your phone all day, like you told me, because you were talking on it. You didn't lend your phone to anybody, I'm assuming. No? Okay. You had your phone all day. Mm-hmm. So we can really just go to the cell phone company with a court order. We have to get a warrant and say, where was her cell phone, every second of that day? And on this type of thing, we go to those extra links. So are we going to see that your cell phone was over there where this happened to Jason?
I'm not entirely sure where it happened, but no, I had it with me in Loveland.
Okay, you had it with you in Loveland. Okay. It never left your side.
It was with me in Loveland.
Okay. Could you have been accidentally gotten over into that area where this happened? Do you know where it happened?
In Loveland.
Okay. Well, this happened in Longmont. Was your phone ever in Longmont today?
No.
Okay, so when we pull your phone records, is it going to show that your phone was in Longmont?
No.
Is it going to show that it was in that area?
No, I don't know what area, but it hasn't been in Longmont.
Okay. The area that is his normal route.
I don't know his normal route.
Okay. One of the things I really need to ask you about, and I know you're probably nervous, and this is a stressful thing, but one of the things that we went out and did today, or the police department did, and they had a lot of help, is they pulled surveillance video from a lot of different locations in the area.
Yes.
They actually captured what happened on one of the surveillance videos.
That's what the detective said.
Okay.
Yes.
They also captured the vehicle that was involved on the surveillance footage. And they captured the license plate.
Okay.
And it was your vehicle that was over there.
That's what the officer said.
Yeah. So I need to find out,
Who had your
honestly, what happened today.
But that is also what the officer said.
Okay. But I need you to tell me, there's a big difference between something, and I'm sure you probably don't have a criminal history. I haven't even looked.
No, I do not.
But most of the people I deal with are people that have been arrested like 20, 25 times. They're out committing robberies of postal carriers. They're out doing lots of different things, okay? I don't think that's you. These other people that, all they do is live a life of crime. They're out planning crimes all day long, all night long, because they have a drug addiction. And that's primarily what drives them, okay? You do not look like the type of person that does drugs, am I correct?
No, I never have.
Never done drugs or anything like that. So you do not seem like the type of person to me. And again, I just met you, and I just got on this, but you don't seem like a cold-blooded killer that's been planning something for years, and that this was your perfect opportunity. To me, based on what I've heard and from talking to you, this is something where something just snapped.
Do every detective, do y'all all just go by the same book? Do any of y'all be original? You just snapped, right? You just couldn't handle it anymore. And that's why it takes so long to get confessions. Because y'all talking skills are garbage. Upgrade y'all talking.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't something out here. Just hold on. Where you were thinking about doing something like this for a long period of time. You weren't planning. I mean, it happened in the middle of the day. This isn't something that happened late at night. This is something that happened in the middle of the day. So you know what almost every house has these days?
Yes, we go through that
cameras.
every time.
They have Ring cameras.
Right.
So we have your car over there. You already told me you're the only person that drives that vehicle.
I also told you I was at work, and nobody seems to believe that either. So.
No, we understand that you are at work for part of the time. I believe that.
Y'all tired of it too?
Say that
I know, right?
Say what?
I didn't say part of the time. I said I was at work all of the time.
Okay. Well, we understand that you work today. Okay, I don't want to get into the mix with you. But what I am trying to ask you is this. Your vehicle was over there where this happened at the time that it happened. We have witnesses and we have surveillance footage.
Right, and
we always
I just said to the detective, I don't.
That man is programmed. That man is programmed. I don't care what nobody say.
Have an answer for that.
Okay, you don't have an answer. You have like zero answer. How do you think something like that could happen?
I don't know, and that is where I asked the detective to speak to a lawyer.
Do you think somebody stole your car?
Again, I'm going to ask to speak to a lawyer if we're going to continue with this questioning. I don't have an answer for that.
Okay. So, let me make sure I'm clear with you. If we don't talk about the car, you're fine to continue to help me, which is.
Bro.
But you don't want to talk about the car.
I don't want to talk.
This ain't a violation? Like, wait. That's a violation. They're just like me being like, can you please stop? Can you let me out? Can you let me out? And you not letting me out. Are you sure you want to get out? Are you positive? Out this door? One more time. Like, come on.
Talk about something that you are saying is incriminating me.
Okay.
When I did not do this.
I'm just saying that the vehicle was there.
And I just said I don't have a response for it. I don't have an answer. I don't know how to tell you that the car was there while I was at work in Loveland.
Okay. Well, if you're fine with it, can I show you a picture of the car that was there? Would you be comfortable with me doing that?
You can show me whatever you like. Like I said, I'm asking for a lawyer to speak to for any further questioning.
Okay. So you don't want to talk to me anymore to help us with this at all?
I have helped.
Okay. So I just want to make sure we're clear. You don't want to talk to me anymore about this? You want to?
Why you say no, lawyer.
Which is fine. I just want to make sure we're absolutely clear because before you weren't. I want to make sure because it seemed like you were helping me. And we were working on it, and I'm trying to figure out, like, did somebody take your car or anything like that? So I don't want
nothing to hide about my day because I was at work.
Okay.
So that's why I said I'm willing to give you the information that you are going to be having anyway when you contact whoever you contact at my job.
Okay.
It's all the information you're going to be getting.
Okay.
There is nothing being hidden. There's nothing else.
Okay. So if we don't talk about your car, do you want to continue this conversation, or are you done with the conversation?
There really isn't else to say. I've said my day. I've said what I needed to say. I don't see what other questions you would have.
Well, I'd like to know, who do you think would have done this to Jason?
I don't know who would have done this to Jason. I don't know his life anymore. I am no longer a part of it. He made that perfectly clear when he decided to, for a lack of better words, sleep with my sister.
Okay. So I didn't know that.
You ain't do your homework. Yeah. You slept with my sister. Now I'm going to get full custody of your money, and I'm leaving you.
Right. So, here's the situation. I need you to go ahead and turn around for me. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Do not move, okay?
Am I under arrest then?
We'll discuss that here in just a second.
Yes, they got you.
Does it feel okay? Nothing's pinching or anything like that?
No.
Right. So you are under arrest, okay? So we're going to take you downstairs. We are going to get your clothing and we'll let you go to the bathroom down there, okay?
Am I going to be told
Go and step back.
what it is
Just a little bit.
for then?
Right this way. This is going to be...
Devin was officially charged with first-degree murder and booked into the local county jail. The police then gathered up the evidence they had against her boyfriend and interviewed him next.
This is down at the scene, the neighborhood of the shooting. You can see the
Y'all said she should have just kept her mouth shut. You going downtown, Buster? You said, what did she do? her ex-husband was a mail carrier. He ended up getting shot on his shift. Yep. Now now they have probable cause for that statement. Yep. Now you said dumb A cuffs on, clink clink. Had she shut up, they wouldn't have had probable cause. Yep. He gonna use all that against her. Best bet is to shut up and lawyer up. She tried to lawyer up multiple times. They was not letting her go, but she already incriminated herself too. But I wonder if they're gonna try to use that in court and give her less time. They're gonna be like, she asked for a lawyer, so whatever she said doesn't count. You know how that go. You said another simp. Yeah, look at him. Come on, y'all. Let's see what he is.
Time 12:06.
That's her phone.
So originally you told us that she was up there at your house with you until 12:15 when you left to go to Hooters. Can you explain that? We're trying to verify Devin's timeline right now. That's the thing.
Yeah. She was not with me. That's her car, pretty close to where Jason was killed. We've got.
Did you drop her off at work? You did that morning? Okay, so you dropped her off at the... Okay, I figured you said you didn't want to answer questions about where you went that day, so that's why I'm just asking if you dropped her off at work. Okay, so on the morning of the 13th, you dropped her off at the post office. Okay. Did she ever bring her car over to your house after that?
Her car was parked by it was right up the road from my house.
Her car was... Okay. Her car is parked up the road from your house. You had taken her to work. Okay. So did you have to pick her back up from work afterwards so she could get her car?
Yes.
Okay. I'm asking that just because obviously she would need to figure out a way to get back home after that. Does that make sense?
The officers pull out a picture that was taken from Andrew's phone. The photo shows the victim, Jason Schaefer, on his mail route. Andrew explains that he was following Jason on the day of the murder to ensure that Devin did not follow through with her plan to kill him.
That's off your phone. 2 days before this happened. Can you explain that? You're a smart guy. I think you know where we're going with this.
Yeah,
so if you want to give us answers, now's the time to give them to us. These investigations move fast. You know that. We get this data fast. You only get a couple opportunities to give us explanations for what's going on. We're trying to find the truth.
So her and I were talking in the morning when I dropped her off at my house. And I didn't necessarily think too much of it. I thought that we were going to fool around after she got off, and because we'd done that in the past. After she had gotten to work, or on her way to work, she had called me and told me that she had decided that that was what she thought needed to happen. And she had told me that she had thought about doing this before.
You know that she wants to kill this guy. So much so to the extent that you go down to where his mail route is to keep an eye on him just in case she shows up so that you can confront her.
Correct.
She tells you over the phone that she's done, it's past, I'm not going to do it, which you found odd.
Hey,
but you still hung up the phone, just told him, hey, look out, and took off.
So when I took her that morning, when I took her to the post office, that's when she told me that was going to be the day.
Yeah.
And she was never so specific like that, and she said, I already have everything you need.
I ain't gonna even fake it. They probably promised him some Arby's and it was over with. They promised him some Arby's and that was all it took, man. That was raps. What kind of charge he sitting in? But yeah, they offered him something, man. He started snitching on her immediately. I feel like she did do that. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like he did it, but at the same, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, man. She's so crazy that I don't know. I feel like he was in the car, but I feel like she was somewhere. I feel like she did it, but I feel like he was in the car.
I can do it today.
I don't know.
She never told me what she had. She never told me what she needed. She didn't tell me any of that stuff. She just, like, the way that she was saying it,
Yeah.
it was obvious that it has escalated to being an actual serious problem. And 3 days prior to that is when she sent me the picture.
Okay. But you didn't feel like it was serious enough to notify the police, say, hey, she's going to kill this guy. Why didn't you tell me?
Hindsight's 2020, but I thought I could talk her down again. I talked her down prior to this. Okay. I thought I could stop her if I saw her. I just needed to see her. Like, if we were face to face, she would have. She's depressed. She's had a lot of depression issues. She sees a therapist about it. But whenever we're face to face, she calms down. I thought if I saw her, I could calm her down, and she would do it. Like, she would snap out of it.
Okay. You were on the phone with her for like 2 hours and 40 minutes while you were down there in the neighborhood. So what are you talking about during that time?
I'm trying to talk her out of it.
You're trying to talk her out of coming down to where you are and killing someone.
I mean, when you put it that way, yes, it wasn't necessarily where I am, because I guess that was. She didn't know I was there. Like, I'm just trying to talk her out of it. But I had a feeling.
But she knew you weren't at your house because she stopped by at your house.
I was just trying to talk her out of it.
So she didn't ask you where you were? What did you tell her when she asked you where you were?
She did ask me where I was.
Okay, what did you tell
I told
her?
her I was out at lunch with my friends.
Okay. You did think she was going to do it. You went down there to warn him.
Right.
Where you have lunch at? Ask him where he had lunch at, and he better know exactly where he had it at. Cause some just tell me that he know his places, and if he starts saying, come on, man.
You went down there not just to warn him. You went down there and you waited. If what you're telling me is true, if I'm supposed to believe what you're telling me is true, you're saying that you went all the way. You believed it so much to the extent that you went all the way down to Longmont after you had spent the night with her to go down there and sit and follow a mail truck around for 2 or 3 hours. That's how much you believed it. And you didn't tell anyone else.
What's up, player?
That's what I'm supposed to believe? So what if I told you that there are people that said that even though you and Jason didn't have a lot of contact together, from their understanding, there's tension between you and Jason?
Of course it is.
Specifically because of the situation with Devin. Who said that they feel very personally that you specifically had it out for Jason.
How and why? What's the motive there? What do I stand to benefit from that?
He was with the girl that you're apparently with.
He's not with.
They have a kid together. They spent time together.
They don't spend time together, but I could care less. She also cheated on me with 2 other guys.
Were you scouting out that area for her to come down?
She already.
Did my computer cuss you out too? Boy, cause what? Did you just say shout out? I appreciate y'all. What's up, Tracy? What's up, Tyler? What's up, Miss Star? My bad, y'all. What, like, look here, man. He just said you helped her. What's up with these men? Getting cheated on, still helping. Then the last man did this. He got cheated on by his wife and helped her. She only got 15 years. He got off scot-free. But why is you helping? Man, I ain't helping nobody for no streets. I promise to God, if a female who ever sit right here and cheating on me think I'm finna help her cover up a murder, I like to report a crime. Because, yeah, man, what? And you cheated? Come on, man.
The girl that you're apparently with.
It's not with.
They have a kid together. They spent time together.
They don't spend time together, but I could care less. She also cheated on me with 2 other guys.
Were you scouting out that area for her to come down?
She already knew his route. She already knew his route. She was at his case.
That wasn't my question.
Prior to that.
That wasn't my question.
No, it was not. What I thought.
Why did you go down there to follow him around if you didn't think that's what she was going to do?
She didn't tell me her plan. She knew that I wasn't going to be okay with it. That's not who I am.
And yet you had to go down there and find him and warn him in person because you didn't know what she was going to do.
I didn't originally intend on warning him.
You were just going to follow him for 3 hours like a stalker?
That's how it looks. That wasn't the intention, but yeah.
Because you didn't know that she was going to do that.
Show up.
So either you did take her seriously or you didn't take her seriously. It's one or the other.
What's up,
I
man?
told you I took her seriously enough that I stayed on the phone with her and tried to convince her that these are not good options. These are not.
What's up, Crafty?
These are not good ideas and solutions to her problem.
All right, you're under arrest. Go ahead and stand up. Place your hands behind your back.
Is it possible to do that out in the parking lot?
No, stand up for me. We'll figure out what we need to as far as your. Do you have a uniform shirt on underneath this? You took it off already. Okay. Now go ahead and face this gentleman right here.
Just like Devin, Andrew was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. He would eventually confess that he knew about the plan, and he assisted Devin in that plan, but his confession wouldn't change his charges.
Today, nearly 50
And that's
mail
why
trucks
men don't
honor a
tell.
postal worker that was shot and killed in a Longmont
That's why
neighborhood.
men don't tell.
These trucks drove the route.
And that's why men don't tell right there. Because if it was her on the other hand telling, she would got a plea deal, would have got all this other stuff, because the justice system only want to really see men go down the hardest. Like when it comes to like on any type of like even BS, like I ain't gonna say BS timing, but like just think about that. They would have gave a female a plea deal, and we done seen it in every single video where they'd look at the female and be like, look, as long as you can get this male locked up. Like, they just bidding and hoping males get locked up.
Jason Schaefer had worked. Investigators believe that Jason was
They
shot
both
by his
need life,
ex-girlfriend in a case of domestic violence. And we've learned that she was recently fired from the Postal Service. Dylan Thomas joins us now from Fort Collins tonight. Dylan, neighbors tell you that police did swarm that suspect's apartment earlier today.
Yeah, I'm told this morning many officers swarmed the Marymount apartment complex where the suspect in this murder, Devin Schreiner, once lived. Residents who wish not to go on camera told CBS 4 they watched as officers went through the apartment, through the trash, and even questioned neighbors at times to see if they knew anything about this case. A 12-page arrest affidavit of murder of a postal worker. Police say the suspected shooter, Devin Schreiner, stalked her ex-lover on his route as a mail carrier. Schreiner, who was just fired from her job at the same post office her ex worked 2 weeks ago, allegedly parked her 2017 Nissan Rogue blocks away from the shooting. Shortly after starting his delivery, residents in the Longmont neighborhood called 911, saying their post office worker had been shot and killed. Surveillance video recorded the sound of 4 shots, followed by a clip of someone running from the scene in a dark hoodie and blue COVID mask. A similar hoodie, a blue mask, and Nissan Rogue were allegedly found to be with Devin Wednesday night, and GPS technology suggested she was in the area of the shooting in Longmont before returning home to this Fort Collins apartment.
You hurt my head, man. She kept the evidence. Her car was the evidence. Her phone was the evidence. She had evidence everywhere. She thought, like, what type of young gangster? What kind of you went and masked up with a gun, got out on feet. What? She think Curtis Jackson, like, they better get her 1,000 years at least. Please, 1,000. Or 900.
Thursday morning, with a warrant in hand, police collected evidence in the home, combing through the trash, even questioning neighbors at times. The apartment appeared to be empty and dark, but belongings found outside suggested a kid lived there. And court documents obtained by CBS 4 suggest that kid may be at the center of this entire ordeal. Court documents show that just a few years ago, the victim in this case filed for a restraining order against the suspect, and then just within the last month, the victim had asked for more custody of their child.
What'd I say?
In the end,
What'd I say?
Both Andrew and Devin were convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. I'd love to hear.
And what I say with the sentence too, I already told you they was finna give life. It don't matter what he say. She would have got 15 years. He was getting life regardless. Women do this stuff like this over custody. That's what I said at the beginning. Why? This is what they do over custody. You just lost your job and he asking for more custody. And look, they gonna look at you like, oh, you just lost your job, you ain't working. Who gonna get the judgment? We know how that go. We know how that go. He did it to help her keep her son, but she cheated on me 2 other times. That's 4 men that you know of that's been like, come on. Like you can name 4 men, like make it make sense. And that you know of. Oh, she cheated on me 2 times. Man, you boss, you Patrick. Man, you rock. You pebble, you stone, you man, a blade. Nah, I ain't gonna call you. You just concrete slab. Like, come on, man. Like, where's your mind at? Where is your mind? You say, unfortunately, most people don't. Jail was a way to keep black men in slavery. They've been having troubles. They try to keep anybody in there nowadays. You say you gotta get ready to travel with a specialist this morning for your spine. Wish me luck, folks. Gonna be a long one. Hey, Christie's 8387. Hope everything go well. Make sure you tell your doctor I'm gonna come see about him. Tell him just come outside. We ain't gonna do nothing to him. Everything better go well. Or we gonna have to just see him and ask him what went wrong. Of course, like we just want to know what happened. Who killed their spouse more than the wife? Look, y'all want to know? I gotta look it up. You said who kills their spouse? Like in a relationship, who is more likely to kill? Okay. I want to see what the last 5 years. He said, no black people harmed in this video. Hey, you hilarious. Yeah. It's still a landslide, folks. I ain't gonna even tell y'all what the study said. I'm cool. And God, Lord. Yes, I am. It said men are 75% more likely. Yep. To in domestic yeah. And just so recently has it really been a turn of the tables, if you know what I mean. Like I think it jumped up more to like a 40% since firearms have become more accessible. And some females don't care. They stab you up. Yeah. I appreciate you, Mike. Mm-hmm. Yeah, peace out. See y'all going to bed. I'll see you later, Billy. I still gotta go to bed. Yeah. I went and took a shower. Argue with YouTube. YouTube act like they couldn't give me a clear answer for almost no, I think it probably was an hour. They act like they couldn't give me a clear answer and just said dumb stuff the whole time. I was like, I don't know. But yeah, Boss Rock 1, Boss Rock 2. Yeah. He said, thank you for reminding us, man, that we have no reproductive rights in America. Trauma bonded mod. Look here, hey. Look here. Look here, 2Dab. Look here, 2Dab. It depends on where you at. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna even. It depends on where you at. It depends, cause hey, I done seen it. We done seen it happen. Yeah, some men be going through some stuff. Shit. You said, and women are 80% more likely to destroy your reputation, lie, and manipulate other men to use violence. Based on these body cam videos, I have no comment to that. How you doing, Diane? Female was taught to have no accountability. Y'all wanna know what? Like, y'all wanna know? Look, okay. I want, like, a lot of females didn't go through this, but the ones that did can understand. The ones that did go through this can understand. So I always ask females, and I ask every single man or anything in the world this, right? I'm like, even if we men, even as men, if we have 2 beds, right? Or 3 beds, right? 2 or 3, we're gonna make it 3 beds. You have 3 beds and you have 10 men, 10 female, 10 women, like 10 men, 10 women, or 10 males, 10 females. It don't matter if you kids. It don't matter what age you are. Who gets the bed? And then y'all, like, that's what, like, a lot of people be like, oh, men is not compassionate. Men are not this. Because men already know we sleep on the floor. We all know we got to get on the floor. We all know that y'all 10 females get that bed no matter what, and we go to the floor. Because that's usually how it goes. That's why men are easily manipulated. Y'all ain't never be like, yeah, literally, women get the bed, we get the floor. And we don't complain about it. We don't feel like it's nothing. Like, the whole time, a lot of females might be like this and that. No, say we all gonna just go lay down. All the men gonna be like, man, and then we gonna probably lay down and be like, man, this floor hella uncomfortable. Lay down on the floor, joke the whole time, and end up going to sleep on the most uncomfortable floor all time. And that's one thing I'll tell everybody. Yeah, it's in our DNA. Cause we was taught, hey, Trippy, you was taught from a little boy to always give up the bed. Like, from a little boy, you was always taught to give up the bed. Like, as soon as you big enough, man, you are going on the floor. Nah, Jacob, imagine this. If you got all your cousins over, right? You got all the cousins over. You gotta out of look, you can have all your cousins over. You got the girls, you got the boys. Out of 100 times, like who getting in the beds? The girls every single time. The boys are gonna make it a routine because we're gonna be like, oh, we don't even get beds. Oh yeah, so look, let's do this. I'm laying over here. I'm laying in the corner right here. Like you say any real man would, because that's our DNA. To help is to please. That's in our DNA. But a lot of people don't notice that. I'm like, we are actually taught to please and taught to be more courteous. Oh, open the door for her. Oh, pick up that's too heavy. Grab that for her. Like what? Only time you can't get something from a female that's heavy is when it's a mama that's mad. Man, look, I done seen my mama mad with some cases of water. I'm talking about moving them like the hawk. I'm talking about snapping, yelling. I'm talking about yelling at somebody going hard. Like, I'm like, damn. Man, you could pick that up like that the whole time? And this was recent too. I'm talking about hollering, walking the door mad. Ain't tell nobody go grab the waters, nothing. Instantly in the house, mad, doom. Then toss the waters. I'm like, shit. Yeah. yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I realize why females always like just in good enough shape too, cause they be the ones going shopping for us. Like most men don't like to go shopping, or they go shopping, but no, females go shopping, look at everything, touch everything, do this. Female come back with 5-6 cases of water. Like, how did you get that in there? Oh yeah, I put it in there. How? Wait. How? You ain't never helped me carry a case of water in the house a day in my life. yeah, a case of water just flying into the kitchen. Man, literally, talking about mad, tossed. Man, look, it's so messed up. I'm gonna tell you how messed up it is. Look, back in the day, it was so messed up that you can have your own room. If say your mama had like a two. Look. For example, this Mills. For example, this. Say if you got cousins, girl cousins, boy cousins, and a girl, like y'all only got 2 rooms. Your mama got 1 room, and you got your room. You gonna have to give up your room to the girls. Yeah. Yeah, the girls get the room. The boys got to be on the outside. Yep. Wherever the most inconvenient. Unless they gonna get it. Nope. The boys gonna have to be in whatever the most inconvenient place is. You say you gotta be that type of female that earn that princess treatment if you want it. I thought that was just normal treatment. Civil. Yes, sir. It's called chivalry. But that mean men are good people then. I mean a lot of men are good people. Now I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, they've been chivalry, like Diane said, and they do that with no like we know we're not getting none good in return. We're not gonna get a hey, thank you for doing this. We're not getting none of that. We just doing it just because. That means men will literally sacrifice their happiness and their well-being for it. Hey. So y'all, that's how I look. So basically what it boils down to, you wonder why men act like this? You wonder why he act like this? Why these men do whatever for these females? Because men start off their life doing whatever for females and they just continue to do it. Simple. Simple. Mm-hmm. Nah, look, the only way you can get princess treatment, but once you start acting like Lil Boosie and you acting like you smoke cigarettes and acting like Tupac and them, yeah, man. Nah, man. Nah. Yep. I ain't gonna lie, I am tired. But before I go to sleep, because I am tired, I ain't gonna lie. I'm really trolling hard as hell right now. You said I don't run. You don't trust 68% of people. You ain't running to enough snakes then. Only 68%. Get your numbers up. I don't trust at least 99.100. Oh yeah, 100. I don't. Now that I think about it, yeah, I don't even trust myself. I don't trust myself. I gotta make sure I see it. I see it twice to make sure I know it was nice. But I mean, you wanna know what's crazy about that biker boy? But that's how, man. It's one of them double-edged swords. That's one of them double-edged swords. Because it's a lot of females out here who will be like, "Oh, you don't gotta give me this. I don't." But as we can see, that a female with a bum is way more dangerous than a female trying to have standards. Yeah. So I don't know, man. That's why I'm like, the way they be saying it, I know exactly what you mean. Be like, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do that. They be finding good men and doing them dirty, so they don't count. Mm-hmm. I appreciate it, West Side. So look, y'all. Look, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've been live too long today. So this gonna be 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10, 11. Like 11 hours. I'm going to bed I ain't went to sleep yet, y'all. So look, this is when a young Florida man gives cops a run for their money. And they gotta be in Florida.
In North Miami Beach, Florida, where one officer conducts a routine traffic stop over a suspected illegal window tint.
Roll down the back windows. Roll down the back windows.
Booper. What's up, Booper? You said not all women. I do for myself. I have never expected a man to coddle me.
Tents all around your car, and you have the reflective tents for some reason. Do you have medication for it? Huh? Do you have medication for it? What do you mean medication? Usually people with dark tents like those usually have a doctor's note.
I don't know. I will right after this video.
Do you have your license? Is it commercial to you? Yeah. You have your license? Any weapon in the car?
Police identify the suspect seen here as 22-year-old Jonathan Rivas Gonzalez, who's questioned about the tint. But according to an arrest affidavit, the officer says he detected a, quote, strong odor of marijuana emitting from the vehicle, leading to further investigation.
Of course you did. 22.
When was the last time you smoked in the vehicle? Huh? When was the last time you smoked in the vehicle?
Just now.
It smell like weed in there.
I'm on my way to pick up my mom, but she's in emergency. I have to take her to the hospital.
Okay. I'll try to be quick. Can you step out real quick for me?
Can I ask you something else?
I can't chemical. I can't chemical. They turned them off.
Put everything down, please. Put it on your car, man. Put it.
Man, I have to take my mom to the hospital, dog.
Like, put it in your car. You taking longer than they expected.
Okay. Anything else?
I gotta pat you down. Put the phone on top of that. Put your hand on top of the car. Bro, I'm not telling you put your hand back. Relax. No weapon on you? All right. No needle, no knives. We trying to speed this up. All right.
I think this I don't know if there's a knife, but it's a kitchen knife.
I'll see you later, Tracy.
Okay, that's your car keys.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Turn around.
The youngest,
do me a favor.
Hey, Booper, it's just the fact that
right here, cross your legs.
It be unrealistic expectations for the age. That's all.
Cross your legs forward.
They want a 21-year-old with the life of a 35-year-old.
Sit down, bro. Sit down and cross your legs.
Shaking. I have
38, 40.
I have anxiety, bro.
I'm trying to be fast.
Bring your feet out and cross them. That's it. Bring your feet out. Look.
Okay. Want me to help you? Like this. I want you.
Yeah, y'all know YouTube don't like our videos. Hey, they said this man gonna get the police a real run for their money. So whatever this calm or this little panic attack that he doing right now, to
do it like this and then cross them. And just wait, okay? Give me a second. Watch right there.
Jonathan is left under the supervision of one officer, while the other prepares to search his car.
Your keys. How old are you? Huh? How old are you? Ah, okay.
How old are you?
22. Jonathan, right?
Yeah. You said there was no drug in the car, no nothing, right? All right, I'll do a quick search. Everything's good. You're gonna be good to go, all right?
Beyond evil, Mr. Towers. They are beyond evil.
Oh, you say yes? 22? Okay.
While searching the vehicle, the officer discovers a glass pipe. But that's not all.
Come on, man. Oh, that looked like one with like a little phone or something.
A second glass pipe is found in the driver's side door. In all, the officer allegedly found 2 empty baggies alongside the 2 glass pipes, noting he suspected the items to be drug paraphernalia.
I don't know about that one. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Yeah, get him up out of here. Get him out of here. Yeah, somebody go grab him out of the back of his shirt.
Before moving on, police find a large kitchen knife in the same area. Nothing else suspicious was found in the vehicle, according to the criminal complaint. Next, one officer tries talking with Jonathan while the other continues searching.
Where do you work at? Where do you work at? Do you work or you just stay at home?
I work.
In Hialeah or in North Miami Beach? You know you can talk, right?
No, you can't. Not if you smart.
Yeah.
Not if you smart, you won't talk.
And I explain why I have that. Can I talk?
Whenever he wants to talk to you, yeah. We were both trying to talk to you and you didn't want to answer, so. Okay.
Because you said if I wanted to talk, I can talk, but I'm asking you now that I'm talking.
Well, now we ain't talking. Just wait.
Can I stand up?
Because we told you to sit.
Why are you being so mean to me? I was on my way to go see my mother.
How are we being mean and we didn't even talk?
Yeah, you say you want to know his low? Hop on. Let me go back to my other chat. I can't read this little small.
We're conducting an investigation. The phone doesn't need to be open.
I can't. You said I want to know your whole life story.
Why does the phone need to be open? She's not here. You're not even talking to her.
I was born.
Right now, when I hung it up, you weren't talking to her. And even if you were talking to her, I would have took the phone and I would have hung it up and I would have put it there anyways.
You said here we go with the power trip?
What?
That bubble had residue?
What?
Can I ask what you guys want to know? Like, you say I can talk and I look like...
He tried talking to you before. You would have been in the car the whole time if you just complied with him at first. You didn't, which is why you ended up out here.
That's not why he ended up out there. He ended up out there because y'all said y'all smell something in the car. So either way it goes, whether he talked to him or not, he was going to be outside of that car. And you was just going to be making up another one of your NPC excuses. I keep telling y'all, police are NPCs with a list of program words and phrases in their brain. Like, you can, that's why they be malfunctioning if you know what to say.
He asked if I had any weapons, I said no.
Okay?
I complied.
There was times before that where you didn't. You didn't even want to sit down. We had to help you sit down.
I was shaking. You saw how I was shaking, man.
And I tried talking to you, and you ignored me. He tried talking to you. You ignored him.
You know what happens when you're having a panic attack?
Yes. That's the point. You talk. You talk it through. And that's what I was trying to do with you, but you... Whatever.
I didn't ignore you.
He said more BS. He said, dude, female cops are the worst. No, they not. I know some male cop, man. Nah. I don't like cops that's out of shape. I don't care who they is. That's the ones I get mad at. Those the ones I don't like. But yeah, it don't matter what kind of cop it is. You allowed to not like them. Yep. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yep. You're more than welcome allowed to not like them. Yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with being proud of how y'all was raised. Right to remain silent. He ain't gonna use it.
You see how you don't talk, right? And then when you want something from me, you want me to talk to you, right? You see this, right? So now if you ask me something and I ignore you, don't say anything.
Y'all said she is a little mean though. What the fuck? Huh? Hold on. That escalated quick. She ain't do nothing. Okay. Yeah, you should have tased them.
You saw that right. Jonathan makes a daring move, allegedly shoving one officer before hopping back into his car and speeding off.
Any vehicle heading northbound from 349. So let they just flash until
He's a F that. Bro went from possessor.
Police said Jonathan crashed into multiple vehicles in the chaotic getaway attempt before exiting his car and making a run for it.
356 is a white male fleeing blue top.
Did he really crash that fast?
There's 315. Monogar's on 19th Avenue right now. Ready top, blue bottom.
Get on the ground!
Shit, I'm like, who is you helping? Is you grabbing him or the officer? Tase him. Tase him. How about? Oh, okay, it's another somebody else there. Okay. I'm like, man. I can tell by bro her you cook. Tell by the officer her he gonna get you, but you gonna put up a fight. Call 4 more units.
But we need more info where the subject actually is.
356 around the gardens. Get me.
Who punching? Who punching? Who just punching? Who? What's your name? Trying to get some free shots in.
¡La policía! ¡No la policía! ¡Ayuda! ¡El papi!
1, 2, 3, 4. I counted 5 punches. I counted. Could have been more. See, oh, okay, that makes sense. This makes sense. That's why you weren't trying to tase nobody, because you just got your nails done. If that department issue length, I don't see that. I think your nails is too long. I don't think they should let your nails be that long. Yeah, I think your nails is longer than the rule book. I think you need to get fined for that. I think you need to cut off them fingernails. You don't need fingernails that long on duty. You trying to scratch your suspect, or you trying to pull a taser? That's why you couldn't pull your taser, because your fingernail, the fingernail was too long, and you, yeah. It ain't no way. I'm so like, why she ain't try to pull the door or nothing? She is. Like, she just grabbed it and was just like, and that's it. Yeah, she got her nails done. She ain't trying to get them nails messed up. Yeah. Her hand look too good to be an officer. Yeah, her hand looks too good to be an officer. She ain't making no arrest. She ain't doing no push-ups off duty. Yeah, she just in it for the cosmetics of it. Man, you better stop playing with me, man. You said nails are a weapon. Man, yeah, but she on some BS. Yeah, man. All she trying to do is make sure she got her hands looking good. She ain't trying to arrest nobody. I'm sure. Let's see how this goes.
Custody is 1656.
I got him. Get your rest. I got him. Get your rest. You guys all right?
Yeah.
I'm good. All right. Send a unit over to the 17 to double check on the people. Anybody there? Let's see if we can send in a unit to the 17 just to double check on anybody injured.
What kind of vehicle and is it on the guard?
It's a white Honda Civic.
It should be on 18 before Miami Gardens. South out of Miami Gardens. It should be a white Honda Civic.
Let me see how good her done. We know her done.
Vehicle southbound just before the guard is 1812. White Honda Civic.
Shut up. Get inside.
Come on.
Get inside. Go that way, please.
Go that way or turn around.
Are you guys good?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you, man.
With Jonathan secured in a patrol car, officers head over to the multi-car crash scene to check in with witnesses and potential victims.
We saw the kid.
We saw the kid on the what happened?
Yeah, how they wipe with them nails.
What's
You shouldn't.
If we shut these off,
if you shouldn't them nails.
That way, still running.
Yeah.
The car's still on, imagine. After. Yeah.
It was these two.
Hey, JJ, if it ain't a Honda Civic, it'll be a Nissan Altima.
No, they said they were fine.
You good?
Yeah.
Sorry for them.
You got her info or no?
She's getting it.
She a police department full of ratchets.
That's what I'm gonna do. Wait, hold on. Let me see what her tag was. Sorry. You have your ID with you or no?
Scott Downey?
Okay. Your first and last
Aberdeen.
name? Hold on. If you want rescue, can check you out. They're right here. Go over to them and talk, because obviously we don't have the medical services, so they do.
my question is, like, this is my first car. I've had it for 2 months. I don't know how, and I know the cops hit my car, so where do I go from this situation?
Let me see. Oh, so he hit your car?
The cops hit my car.
No, he hit your car.
Who hit my car?
Look at where the damage is. There is no damage here. Your damage is right here. He hit your car.
The cops hit this car and that made...
No, we didn't hit that car. He hit those cars. So before you want to start accusing, think about what you're going to say first.
I'm not...
There is no... Well, you're coming out really strong. Relax. There's no damage here. The damage is here. The car hit you here and it hit those cars, which is why you're here right now. I understand it's your first car. You don't know what to do, but ask. Don't accuse. Okay?
I'm not accusing. I understand you're on edge.
Okay.
But the first thing I saw was...
No, I'm not on edge.
I'm not gonna
I don't know. The chat said you was on edge. The chat did say you was on edge. They did say that. I am not going to lie to you. I am not going to lie to you. You said, how do I not have a migraine yet, Christie's? I ain't gonna lie, I stayed up for 23 hours on her before. YouTube that's when I figured out YouTube had a limit. Yeah, I can do it. I'm gonna go to sleep after this video. But, hey chat, y'all did say she was on edge, and y'all said she had a little attitude problem. Y'all said she was mad. Like, okay. Is she on that? Nah, I don't think she on that, Skylar. I don't think she is on that. I don't think so.
You see, I understand you're on edge.
Okay.
But the first thing I saw was...
No, I'm not on edge.
I'm not going to talk to you.
Okay, then don't talk. Kick rocks.
Oh, I ain't even... That's even... You said this female cop cannot be on duty?
Medics arrive.
As soon as you say that, look at, like, is she serious?
Your first car, you don't know what to do, but ask. Don't accuse. Okay?
I'm not accusing. I understand you're on edge.
Okay.
But the first thing I saw was...
I'm not on edge.
I'm not going to talk to you.
Okay, then don't talk. Kick rocks.
Next, medics arrive to check on the suspect.
¿Hablas español o inglés? No te pases de listo y deja que estos te chequeen. I try my best.
Oh, Mr. Towers, now they ain't saying nothing now. They just waiting.
Oh, so you do speak English?
It was because we don't make the video feel different from the original. But now it's kind of a confusion.
Nothing. Like a whole lot of something. Here, let me see your finger. Dale, get out of the car.
He doing too much. Damn.
Walk around the car, close to the car. And
Well,
go,
like
go
you
around. Go around. There you go.
Like you just got
See
out
that
of
door? Stand in front of it.
Kevin McAllister house.
Face the door. All the way. Get close to the door. Once I open it, I want you to stand over there on the right-hand side where you see that cone, facing the corner.
What happened in the missing body cam?
You understand that? All right. Do it. Face the corner, I said. The corner. The corner. This corner. Turn.
Come over here. You're gonna stand over here. You're gonna face the wall on the white line. Face the wall. All right, stop right there.
Just double check. Always good to be safe.
You have any jewelry on you or anything that I should know about?
296. Check those pockets.
You have pockets on the bottom? No.
On the side?
No, you're not wearing extra shorts, just underwear? No underwear. No underwear, free balling it? Great.
Done.
Right. Come over here, face the wall, face the wall. When I take off this cuff, you're gonna put it on the top of your head, you understand?
Jonathan was booked for aggravated fleeing, battery on a law enforcement officer, reckless driving, fleeing and eluding, resisting an officer without violence, in possession of drug paraphernalia. Online records show his charges for fleeing and eluding, resisting, and possession were later dropped, while the suspect pleaded not guilty to the remaining charges. At last check, the 22-year-old is expected back in court this summer. Subscribe now.
I ain't gonna give him 1,000 years. Only because of that female cop. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I don't feel like nobody who encountered her should get 1,000 years. But look, I ain't gonna lie, she did assume like the cop hit me. No, the cop ain't hit you. He hit you. But at the same time, you gotta be more professional with people. I understand that you just had to take a jog, and you had to mess up your pretty girl physique and image and all that. But hey,
your damage is right here.
look, I can't see you.
Look at where the damage is.
I'll be petty.
There's no damage here.
In the car.
Your damage is right here.
Oh, you lucky. Okay, I see a ponytail though. Yeah, I'm petty. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This car and that made.
No, we didn't hit that car. He hit those cars. So before you want to start accusing, think about what you're gonna say first. There's no. Well, you're coming out really strong. Relax.
You coming out
There's
strong.
no damage here. The damage is here. The car hit you here, and it hit those cars, which is why you're here right now. I understand it's your first car. You don't know what to do, but ask. Don't accuse. Okay?
I'm not accusing. I understand you're on edge.
Okay.
But the first thing I saw was I'm
not on edge.
I'm not gonna talk to you.
Okay, then don't talk. Kick rocks.
I use that many hand signals. They gonna say, "Please stop talking with your hands. Please stop talking with your hands." You said I didn't. You said I didn't go to sleep last night either. Well, I run late for my appointment today. I stay up like that sometimes, but I can't stare at the screen the whole time. Yeah. Instead of 24. Hey, you hilarious. You said she's insurance. She an insurance claim adjuster on the side. That's right, tinted windows, yep. You said she was pissed because she actually had to earn her paycheck for once. These pigs must get off on telling people what to do. And the cuffs, and handcuffs too. I seen this one, but it tell people. I'm either tired. Hold on. These pigs must get off on telling people what to do, and the handcuffs too. I seen this one, but still a person look to the left and I'm tired, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. I think it just hit me. Yep. Brain fog. Brain fog. You said longer retro stay up, longer I stay up. Nah. Just had a brain fog. I'm reading it, but I'm not reading it. And then my colorblind starting to activate a lot extra hard. Once my colorblind get to activating too bad, I really get the band offline. Sometimes I'll be making y'all watch videos in colorblind mode, and y'all don't even say nothing. So that's how I know some of y'all colorblind. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be watching some of these videos being colorblind mode. Oh. My bad, computer. You just overheating. I'm over here freezing. I had something sitting on top of my computer the whole time. If y'all just seeing me randomly freeze left and right. Start cooking. Just like you said, the other cops, the other day, cops let the job go their head. Yep. Everybody gonna let something go their head eventually. Everybody let something go their head eventually. It just depends on what it is. I'm trying to It all depends on what it is. You can let garden go to your head, which I did. You can let learning a new skill go to your head, which I love doing. Yeah, them random periods where you had lock in, trying to do her with the I underestimate this your first card. I understand it's your first card. See, look, yeah, I gotta go to sleep because I just read that as underestimate. Don't worry about it. Hey, I will see y'all soon. Ain't no way. Yeah, the chat's starting to look real. You said, bro, speaking. I can't. I'm not gonna lie to you, addict. I can't. Yeah, it's over with. You just woke up. I've been up for hours. You are useless. I've been up. Hold up. Hey, bro, I went live 11 hours without sleeping so far. You got it. I ain't arguing with you right now. I am going to bed. That's what I'm doing. I am going to bed. Nah, yeah, Roger. They paused the memberships. Yeah. I'm wide awake. It's 6:34 now. It's 6:30? Bro, I hopped on my first live at like 2 p.m. 2 p.m. yesterday. What? We started that live around like 2 something, didn't we? Like 2, yeah, like 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. Wait. No, this the second live. So how long have I been live? Cause this part 2, ain't it? Then part 1 just randomly cut off. I'm tired. Like, why am I so tired? Okay, that's 9 hours. We got a 9-hour one. Cause I was still right here. 10, 11, 12, 13. Almost 14 hours. That's why I'm tired, y'all. It's been almost 14 hours. No wonder I'm so tired. It's been almost 14 hours. I didn't even do the math. I'm looking at this timer, but I forgot that, yeah. Been almost 14 hours. Yeah. I started at 2 p.m. Nah, yeah, it's been almost 14 hours. It's probably right about that. 2 p.m. yesterday is 6:35 a.m. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. No, it's almost that. Cause I'm like, I had took a little break. But I'll see y'all soon. I'm tired. One more video. Y'all better shout out to shout out to Bird, shout out to Michael for getting me up this early, man. I appreciate him. Yeah, I'm out of here, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I am down for the count. I'm down for the count. My social battery is at 1. You gonna finish the stream just now? I've been up. I've been streaming for about 13, 14 hours with no sleep. Okay. I'll see y'all later. I'll see you later, Jocelyn. I'll see you back in here, Crystal. When's the next chat? I'm gonna have to get some sleep and see. I have to get some sleep and see. I'm up, but good night, y'all. Yeah, y'all should stayed up through the night. Y'all some sleepy heads. Y'all be tired. That's what happened. People be too tired. Not just playing. No count sheep. Black and white, no color. Hey, look here. I can see. I can see most colors. Is this orange or yellow? I really don't know what color this is, but I like it. If y'all ever wonder, I really don't know what color this is, but I just like the way it looked. So I had got it. I don't know if it's orange or yellow. Some people was telling me it's yellow. But in my eyes, it look orange. If I look hard, it's orange. If I look left and right, it's yellow. I don't know. Yellow. So it ain't got no orange in it. No orange. I don't see no orange. Like, no orange. That's crazy. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Like mustard. Yeah, like, well, mustard is yellow, huh? You wanna know mustard looks orange to me too. Like Frenchie, yeah, Frenchie's yellow mustard, that look orange to me. But I guess it is yellow, huh? It is yellow. I told y'all, people think I'm playing. I'm so serious. I'm really colorblind. Everybody around me know though. Like, I'm really colorblind. Mm-hmm. It's bad when you gotta ask your kids what color something is. I'm like, what color is this? You got a 3-year-old looking at you like, nah, that one blue. That's blue. That's green. That's yellow. Like, yeah. Nah, I'm dead ass serious. I'm so serious. 3-year-old asking the 3-year-old, what color is this? It's like, stuff like this orange. Few shades lighter than the school bus. Yellow on my screen. Yeah, I didn't figure. You said, bro, maybe we are colorblind. You see fine. I was just finna say, y'all know I didn't figure I was colorblind until I was like 24. Like 24 years old. I had to do a physical for a job, and then she opened up the book, and that's the first time, like, I did good. That's the first time I got the whole book, because I did a colorblind test before. But she put out the whole book, and then it was one page. She looked at me. You know how somebody look at you, they give you that look. She was like, Then she was like, you're colorblind. Then she tried to close the book. I'm like, hey, if you don't open that book back up, give me another one. Man, she gave me like 3 more, and they confirmed it. She was like, yeah. She told me exactly which one it was. It was like 2 of them. I'm colorblind in 2 categories. And you see red colors, no, I got problems seeing red. Certain reds. Yeah, red one of them colors too. Red, green, red, blue, green. Red, blue, green. Red, blue, green. Like, I can see blue. I can see blue good. Like, blue is one of my favorite colors, but certain shades of blue, like, one thing I don't like is navy blue. Don't put no navy blue in my face. I don't know what color that is. I can't tell the difference between navy blue and black. My brain literally cancel out the color. Like, I don't know what navy blue look like. Unless it's like in the good light, like unless you in like a real good light, like real good school light with a brand new shirt. Then I can see it a little bit, but it's still like something you gotta focus on. By everybody's standards in here, I would be considered young. I just went to church and paid attention to the preacher, and I looked left and right, was like, you know what? Damn, you actually speaking facts. Like, oh, don't be like these bums, huh? Like once I start hearing people say bro stuff like fake bread or fake dead, I'm like, all right, I'd rather fake dead. Yeah, I'd rather fake dead. Yeah, cause all y'all breaking bread, y'all impoverished, and y'all love it. Y'all love being out here. You love getting $10, $15 and spending every single dime at the store on junk food. Even though your mom be getting you enough. But that's you. And once I start realizing that, I'm like, oh. You should imagine blue and black mixed together. Look here, Smile. You trying to factory reset me. Like when people say mix colors, I ain't never been one of them kids who good at mixing colors. Like, no. And I should have known then when I'm like, I looked at colors and they just start becoming fuzzy. And then my body would just be uninterested in it. Like, if you are just, like, watch out for, I'm going to tell y'all what to watch out for when it comes to colorblindness. Watch out for when your body is not interested in something. If you're not interested in something, like, and your body just keep ignoring it, try to focus on something and you can't focus on it, most likely, you can see something there. And that's what my problem was. I go through life and I see something, I'll be like, oh, and then I'll see it again, it look like a different angle, but I ain't really paying too much attention to it. But now I go out and I look everywhere, go to the mall, I'll look around. I ain't been to the mall in a minute though, I ain't gonna lie. The mall is outdated to me. I ain't biking. Nah. I have what y'all call a long time left. A long time. He said, what are you using to show the video while you stream? What is your setup for split screen? You know what? It's really a secret. Really a secret. So I gotta tell you. So I'm using OBS. I ain't gonna lie, I'm using OBS. I'm using OBS. And I have a program I downloaded that you see like the little chat bot. So look, say basically you see how I'm finna put uptime, like I put uptime in the chat and it showed my what you call it, how long I was live. You see it say RetroTheCeo is live for 1 hour and 57 minutes on, that's just this channel. Whatever. I've been live for a while. It keeps stopping. But you see how I say that? So my bot, literally, I got that program downloaded in a vertical format. Yep. Yeah, 1 hour and 58 minutes is criminal. 1 hour and 58 minutes is criminal. But they did end our live, and it is part 2. So combined total about 3.5 hours for this second live. So man, make sure y'all shout them out, man. I'm finna get up out of here.